I always felt like math should be an elective. Like, yeah, I get it. Some people like this fucking trash. Some people like, it's like another thing that other people anime or something, right? You know? People love basketball. People love anime. People love math. But it should not be like fucking mandatory. It should be an elective. At least a minimum level to figure out that you're not a fucking moron. Like, yeah, that's like mandatory anime. That's exactly like mandatory anime. Like, what the fuck, dude? It doesn't make sense. Mandatory anime? No. I don't like Dragon Ball. I've watched Ninja Scroll, the movie, and Akira. That's it. Those are the animes I've watched that I can think of, unless there are others that you know of that I've forgotten. After watching those two, I just realized I wasn't really into anime. I never really watched any other ones. No Ghost in the Shell? Leg End of the Overfiend? Boku no Pico de Gallo? No. I didn't like Ninja Scroll. I just watched it. I thought it was okay. I remember the scene where the guy who's made out of stone sucks on that chick's titty, and then she poisons him with her titties, and then he crumbles into pieces. Remember that scene? No? Did I make that up? I'm pretty sure that's really a scene. It's an iconic scene. Those titties were your childhood. Oh, I remember the blind guy too. There's like that movie's kind of like Metal Gear, where there's a bunch of, you know, foxhound and shit. And the rock stone guy gets poisoned by the poison titty girl. But there's this blind guy who's like in a forest of bamboo, and he's unstoppable. Because he's like me. He's got an advanced sense of hearing. But I also have advanced vision, too. Anyway, he uses his hearing to parry all the weapons. So he's parrying every time with his hearing, but he's blind. But what happens is, the Ninja Scroll guy, like some shit happens and his knife gets stuck inside the bushes. So like his knife is in the bushes. And the fight goes on. And then later on, when the deaf guy is going to do the killing blow, he gets parried. And he's like, what the fuck? That's impossible. Because he didn't hear it. But the reason he didn't hear it is because the thing was in the bushes. He was stuck, not making any noise. So he was like, Sacre Blue, how could that be? And then he gets killed by the other guy. He got lucky, basically. He's an ear user. You know? Yeah, I mean, alright. It's alright, but I just don't like the way it looks, that's all. The Tekken anime with Harada, does that count as an anime if it's it's not anime traditionally. Like, you know, it's, what do you call that? Computer GI?
Thank you.
Like, they're not cartoons, it's like, Toy Story. You know how Toy Story looks? Is that shit an anime? That movie fucking sucked. Harada punched me in the arm. He said, we went outside after the movie. Everyone was outside. And he said, how did you like the movie? And I said, I like the game. And then he punched my arm. He's lucky I didn't drop his ass right there. But, you know, I figured I better not. Because then we would have never gotten Tekken 7. But we also would have never gotten Tag 2. That was like 10 years ago. I can't remember these things. You guys gotta remind me. Like, sometimes people want me to tell stories and shit, but I can't remember them at all. And I mean, there are, I'm sure, a lot of things I haven't even told you. It's just that 37 years is such a long time. Oh yeah, rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about Leg End of the Overfiend in the comments below. Don't forget to ring the notification bell, amigos. And subscribe, we put out videos every day. With that being said, let's get right into it.